Wicked for Good is quickly becoming one of the most talked about upcoming films thanks to its strong cast, emotional storytelling, and deep roots in the world of Broadway. As the sequel to last year's big screen adaptation of the beloved stage musical Wicked, the new film promises to bring audiences back into the magical world of Ounce. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are set to return as Glinda and Elphaba, taking the central roles in a story that continues to blend fantasy drama and musical spectacle. However, fans hoping for more cameos from the original stage cast may be in for a disappointment. In a recent interview with Extra TV, Kristin Chenoweth, who originated the role of Glinda on Broadway, confirmed that neither she nor Idina Menzel, who first played Elphaba, will return for cameos in Wicked for Good. While both stars made a short but memorable appearance in the first movie, their absence from the sequel is now official. Chenoweth explained that this next chapter belongs entirely to the new generation of performers and that she and Menzel are content to pass the torch. Chenoweth said they are not returning but feel very good about that decision. She expressed that it is time for the new cast to shine and that both she and Menzel were honored to be included in the first film. The message was clear. Their legacy has been acknowledged and celebrated, and now it is time for the spotlight to fully belong to Grande, Erivo, and the rest of the new cast. Wicked for Good follows the events of the first film and moves the story closer to the beginning of The Wizard of Ounce. The tone is expected to be more serious and emotional as it wraps up the arcs of Glinda and Elphaba and sets the stage for the familiar tale that generations of fans already know. The decision not to bring back Chenoweth and Menzel may disappoint some, but it reflects a creative choice that aligns with the evolving tone and direction of the story. In the first Wicked film, the original Broadway stars were given a brief but enjoyable cameo. They appeared during a scene in Emerald City playing unnamed performers known in the credits only as Wizomania superstars. It was a clever Easter egg for longtime fans, but not something that was ever meant to grow into a major role. Their scene added a bit of fun and nostalgia without interfering with the central narrative or overshadowing the new leads. The cast of Wicked for Good remains a strong point of excitement. Alongside Grande and Erivo, the film features performances by Michelle Yeoh, Jeff Goldblum, Jonathan Bailey, Ethan Slater, and Marissa Bode. These talented actors bring both star power and theatrical experience, ensuring that the world of Ounce remains vibrant and compelling. With such a robust ensemble, the story has all the tools it needs to succeed on its own terms without relying too heavily on past iterations. What makes this sequel especially important is how it balances the rich legacy of Wicked with the need to forge a new path. The original stage musical left a lasting mark on audiences around the world, and the film adaptations are tasked with honoring that legacy while also expanding it. By choosing to let the new cast carry the weight of the story, the filmmakers are sending a clear message. The future of Ounce lies in fresh perspectives and bold performances. There is also a practical side to this creative choice. Given the emotional weight expected in the sequel and its proximity to the events of The Wizard of Ounce, there may simply not be room for more callbacks. Every scene and character in Wicked for Good has a purpose, and the filmmakers appear focused on crafting a cohesive and powerful conclusion. For fans who grew up with Chenoweth and Menzel, their brief moment in the first movie can be seen as a respectful farewell. They helped shape Wicked into the cultural force it is today, and their presence has already been honored. Now it is time to let Grande, Erivo, and the rest of the cast define this chapter of the story for a new generation. Wicked for Good is not just another sequel. It is the emotional closing of a tale that began on stage decades ago and now finds its cinematic voice. With new heroes and a vision focused on the future, the journey through Ounce continues, and fans everywhere are waiting to see where it leads.